Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Excuse me. And welcome to Wonder Wednesday. I think, what day is it? It's Wednesday. Welcome to Wonder Wednesday. So Wednesday is a day when I'll show you a technique, something you might be wondering about, something I might be wondering about, or how to use a tool, something like that. Well, today I have a tool and a technique, both. So I'm going to use the Stamparatus, and I'm going to show you just how to make, again, some quick and easy cards using the Stamparatus. Now, graduation is coming up soon. I don't know if you know any graduates, but we have a couple, and it's kind of fun to give.
It's just the beginning.
Yeah, not that we're no, none of our own kids, but we have friends graduating. Okay. Anyway, we have some graduating seniors, and it's fun to make them a card in their school colors, right? So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So we are going to use the Stamparatus, which looks like this. And the Stamparatus, if you have not used it before, it comes with two plates, and I'll show you what those stamps are in just a moment. And the plates, you can put one plate here, and you can put one plate on top, and you actually have 4 flat surfaces. So on this one, I have 2, and I do have a stamp there, and I do have a stamp here. So I actually have 2 sides, okay? All right. And I did leave one stamp set over there that I'll probably want to show them because, and I think, let's see if this will fit. Yeah, it just fits under the camera. Okay. So I want to show you how can we make lots of cards fairly quickly. I don't know about lots, but cards fairly quickly if we're making some graduation ones and we want to make it specific to that person. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm using this rectangle, and it's from Watercolor Shapes, which is just kind of a nice background. So we could use any of them. I thought this one was a little too narrow. I did think this one could be really fun. I'm using this one right here, this rectangle, but that's a really cool stamp set in the Everyday Annual Catalog. Watercolor Shapes. Okay, I just want to say I did run today because it's Girls on the Run Day. So I ran, kind of proud of myself, 1.5 miles without stopping. I was like, I felt good about myself for that. Okay, I asked Dave what colors should I use, and he said use blue and gold. I'm like, that's why Zeta colors. And we're Hopkins, which is not blue and gold, it's blue and white. But he said there's a lot of schools that have blue and gold, so we'll use that. Excuse me. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to ink our rectangle. And it does have, you'll see, it has that little different shade. So I don't know if you can see, like right here.
It's distinctive.
Yeah, it's distinctive. It's not really inked, and that's purposeful. Look at that. So I'm going to go there. And then I'm going to move it down 2 notches. So I'm using Pacific Point 2 notches. So I'm going to pull it out, just straight up. I'm going to go down 1 and go down 1 more because I'm going to do the blue and gold in alternating colors here. So here's our other Pacific Point. We can just move that up out of the way. And there we go. And we'll do 1 more. Move it down 2. And I'll show you. I have a card where I did it moving it down 1. It's kind of fun. So you'll notice these are magnets. These are both broken. You can order new ones. I should probably just order some new ones, but these work they're really strong and they work really, really well. I like to put some washi tape on them so I can grab them. I find it hard to pick them up. So let's go ahead and put this last one down here, and I know it's off the paper, and that's okay. All right. Then we're going to clean this off, and I'm actually just going to...
Hey, Carol.
Hi, friends, from Crosby. Nice. Beautiful up here. It's beautiful here, too. So I'm going to clean this off just with a wet wipe because I want to keep my stamp where it is. You'll see why in a moment. So make sure all that blue is off. Yep. Okay, then we are going to go back and... remember, all the way up is here. I'm going to go 1 down. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to use Mango Melody.
Hi, Deb.
Hi, Deb. Mango Melody.
And funny thing when Lisa said we have a couple graduations, every year around this time, she's like, I wonder if we'll get any graduation invites. And I say, of course we will. So we got one, and she's like, that might be the only one. I'm like, it's never the only one.
True.
We will probably have 20 or 30 by the time it's all said and
Oh
done.
my goodness.
That's what happens when you teach kids.
Yeah. Well, if you saw my Facebook page, you know that one of them stopped by yesterday, so we got to see her. Okay, so there we go. And if you wanted this darker, no problem. You ink it up and do it again because we haven't moved the space. And that is really the beauty of using the Stamparatus. Okay, so I am done with that, and I am going to actually stamp with Memento Black our little congratulations. So this congratulations comes from Happy and Heartfelt. Can I erase this? Okay, I'll just move over. I feel like it's too close. Happy and Heartfelt has all these fun little phrases. Yay for love, lucky for me, I have you, I love you, love that little heart. But hello, baby, thank you, all the great things. We have to celebrate this. That'd be a good one for the inside, but I have another plan. So I'm going to use this congratulations because I thought, oh, that fits kind of nicely right on there. So I'm sticking it in, and I'm going to just ink this with black, Memento Black, and stamp it. Bada bing, bada bang. Because I inked that one so much, it didn't show up quite as well. But I will ink the next, move it down one notch, ink it again, stamp it. And if something you didn't like you're like, oh shoot, it's too light, that's okay. Just ink it again and go again.
Beauty of the Stamparatus.
Right. I love the Stamparatus, especially if you're making, I feel like anything, but especially if you're making like several of the same card or even different colors but same design. It just makes it really, really simple to use. Okay, there we go. And the last one is here. Move that up. Oopsie, I didn't move it. Move it down. There we go. There's our last one. Okay, so that, my friends, is how we use the Stamparatus. And did you hear those just click together? By the way, if you ever lose a die in the trash, you take this, or anyway, in the trash, you take this and you just like float this, hold it, put it through your trash, and you'll hear click, because the die will come right to it because it's so strong. All right, so let me show you what we're going to do here. I did mean to move that up after I made the first card, but that's okay. So you could use this just like this and decorate something on this side. I'm going to actually use this. I'm going to cut, because that's cut off, I'm going to cut off this side a little bit, and I'm going to cut this just a little bit. I'm going to make this like our focal point, but not, it's obviously not the main part of the card. There we go. All right. So now I like matting on the darker color. So I'm going to, I'm going to mat this on the Pacific Point. I mean, the other option is you mat it on the gold, but I kind of, I don't know. Either one. I'm going to go with Pacific Point because that's the color I brought over here. And you know what? I don't want to make Dave get up again. I make him get up every time. So I'm going to go ahead and mat this on here. You can see I did not cut the cardstock previously, because I don't know what size that's going to be exactly. Now, if you were making a bunch of them, you would definitely want to get your sizing correct and know what you're doing, and then you would have it easy to go. Okay. All right. So there we have our congratulations. I'm going to fold my Mango Melody and then we're going to put this. Now, could go here, right? Could go over here, could go here. If I had ribbon that I matched these colors I really liked, I'd probably put it over here and tie a couple of ribbons down. I don't, so I'm going to put it on the left side like this. And then we're going to do something else. So, cute, right? What do you think? Give me some feedback here. Do you like it? I think it's kind of fun, like a different way to make, just to do this, and I'll show you one that is in birthday as well. I don't know if you have seen this stamp set. It is phenomenal. It is phenomenal. This one was made by one of our $1 million sales achievers, and Charming Sentiments. So we've got these darling sentiments, thank you, with super cool fonts, right? Faith over fear. I've used that one. What's new? I love wishing you the happiest of birthdays. All of them. I really like them. Okay, that's great. Now, but wait. I know, but wait. We have their Stampin' Up! Made dies to go with them. So these dies coordinate with all the words. Now it came like this. So I was like, oh, that's super cool. And I found the words I wanted. And then I moved the sheet and I'm like, what? Oh my goodness, candles. And so on Saturday, I'm going to explore this a little bit more because this is like amazing. So the one I want to stamp, I decided is woohoo. Let me just grab a scrap of white here. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp the woohoo. And it's kind of fun when you say it like that, you know? Woohoo. There we go. So I'm going to stamp the
say that all the time.
woohoo. I'm going to stamp the woohoo and I'm going to stamp the, see, it didn't have the same effect. Wishing you everything wonderful. That's going to go on the inside. And we'll grab our die cuts. And here's the woohoo. And you just, oops, this way. Lay it right on top like, oh yeah, it is this way. I kind of played with it a little bit to see, oh, which one does it go with? And I think once you use it, you see that, oh, in the middle, there's this little dip, and that's the top. Because if it was the bottom, it would cut off the little dash. So there's that. And then the larger one is wishing you everything wonderful. And we'll just put this right here, run it through the die cut machine, and end up the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, and end up with this.
These would easily fit through the mini box if that's what you
Oh, for sure. The mini box would be perfect for that. I'm going to grab some mini dimensionals. I actually have a little scrap right here. Let's just use those. And my take your pick. And I'm going to put it on the back of the woohoo.
Barb says it's cool. Diane says could easily make in your special graduate school color.
Right? Thanks. I agree. I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Sometimes I make a hat, and I could show you that sometime too. All right, so I'm going to put my little woohoo down here. And then inside, I'm just going to put wishing you everything wonderful. Now I could put a piece of paper and then pop it up. But I sort of like the color on the inside, so I'm going to leave it like that. And I'm going to leave it flat and just stick that in there like that. So there we go. Now, we are never done without some bling. So I'm going to use these. This is 2223 in color opal rounds. And I thought, oh, that color right here, this yellow color fits perfectly with this. So
Hey, Michelle.
I'm just going to stick some of those on. Ooh, I popped one way off. I don't know what I was doing putting that one there. I'm going to put maybe there. I have one more that popped off, so I'm going to actually, well, I'll just stick it over here. Okay, so that is my graduation card. And I have one more graduation card in University of Minnesota colors. Just, that's what I thought of first, is University of Minnesota. Just kind of fun, just really fun. And like I said, the reason I ended up matting it when I made it is because that the block was down. If not, I probably would have left the whole thing. But I think it looks really good. I like it. I like it a lot. Did you have something you want to say? And then I will continue on. I have one more thing to assemble.
I have a couple announcements. But
okay.
Up first is, you may have seen this. Do you like to try new products before you buy? Want to learn new techniques and designs? Like to laugh? Well, have we got a deal for you?
I'm laughing at Dave. He's kind of mellow right now.
You know, that's exactly what you get to do when you come to Stamp Club in the Studio. And Stamp Club in the Studio happens every fourth Thursday of the month. You make 3 cards, see the latest products, learn new techniques, and of course it is in person in the studio. Which is fun because you get to see all the swaps and different things that are here in person. Yep. All the stuff that we don't have time to show on the air. So you sign up at thestamperstudio.com. You'll be charged $10, but you get that right back when you place your $30 stamp order. So it goes from there. And the next one is coming up on May 26th, which means you need to register by May 23rd. That is coming up soon. So make sure you sign up for Stamp Club here in the studio. And every time you say that, I'm like, no, that's the wrong date. It's, oh yeah, it is May. I mean, school is almost over, which is just insane. Thus, graduation cards, right? Okay, so that is the first one I want to show you. Then, look at my hands. They're super inky. Think.
Then I want to show you, I stamped one because it doesn't have to be just graduation, right? Although this does say congratulations also. I was thinking you could do one birthday. So this one, I literally stamped in the Stampin' Up! Colors in the order that Stampin' Up! Has them. So I don't have to do any thinking. So if I open up to our Stampin' Up! Colors here, I just went in the order. So this is, I did this one down here. So I just went straight across. Pear Pizzazz, Mint Macaron, Pool Party, Balmy Blue. I tried the Highland Heather. I didn't like it with it, so I ended up cutting that off. But I just went right across, and I wanted lighter colors because I had thought about doing something up here, but those are really too dark. However, these, of course, the new in colors, how fun would that be in our little design here? So I'm going to assemble this because I already showed you how to do that. And I'm just, on this one, I'm going to add a couple of ribbons. Not really anything super different than what I just showed you, except I made this. So I thought, well, let's make it into a card because it's cute. So this is the Pear Pizzazz paper, and then this is our pool party.
That's great, Cheryl. Triplet nieces graduating.
Holy buckets.
So that'll be fun. I don't know if that's a relief that they're done with high
Oh my
school,
gosh.
or now that you have three, for their parents, that they have three launching into the next phase.
Triplet nieces. Oh my gosh. What I think of that is cha-ching, cha-ching. That's a lot of money for college. All right. I showed you this ribbon the other day. It comes in a pack with this kind of neutral color ribbon. It's super soft. It's cotton. And I thought that is the perfect ribbon to put on the side here just a little bit. So, and then I'm going to jazz it up.
Hey, Patty.
So I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to leave it like that. And I thought, well, I just pulled this over to see, what do you think? The blue, or we could just use this, I need your eyes. So this blue, that kind of matches that, right?
I like the blue.
So the blue is in the mini, it's in this mini catalog, which is good through the end of June. And it comes with blue and the, I don't remember what color that is. It's a pinky, like a blushing bride color. Dave will look it up for us. It's on page 43. All right, Dave will look it up for us. So I'm going to take a couple of these, and I'm going to take one more of these. And you may have done this. I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. Actually, I'm going to make him one more blue. Be on the wild side. So I'm going to tie this one time, and then like this. And I try to tie it a little bit tighter, because I don't know if you can see the card pulling. I try to tie it a little bit harder, a little bit tighter, because then when I'm done, it will actually be tight. So, and then I'm going to lay these in the middle in any order I want, because they are just some like woohoo little fun thing.
Little ribbon firework.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that what it looks like? All right, so let's tie that up. And you don't have to even tie the other things. They will stay. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim all our edges. And it's just a great way to add another little color to your card using ribbon, but not using, just throwing in a couple different colors of ribbon is fun too. So there we go.
This could also be nice for like a confirmation.
Ah,
from
sure.
Or something like that.
Yep, promotion, job promotion. I don't know, what do you think? Bling bling? I think we're okay with the ribbon.
We're good.
Yeah, I think we're good too. So that's what I wanted to show you, friends, the Stamparatus. One thing I did not show you, which I have right here, and I did use, is the Stamparatus we have Stamparatus grids. So I don't know how you could use the Stamparatus without these, because when I line up something, I usually make a mark on the paper so I know right where it's going to be. Unless, like with this one, I went right up to the corner, but I don't always do that. Sometimes I put it somewhere else.
Well, especially if you're making multiples. That way, each
Yeah.
paper that you put on there, you would mark where it goes.
Exactly right. So there are our fun cards for tonight. I hope that you enjoyed that. And I hope that, gosh, if you make any cards, put them in the chat so we can see it. Quick and Easy is the name of the game. Dave has something he wants to say. I can see it.
I do.
That's okay.
There's one more thing that I really want to share.
Oh, awesome.
And we did post this during this week, but one thing that...
Can you just pause for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. I just have to tell you this because this is kind of funny. When we first started videos, Dave would start the video and I'd start talking and then I'd go, oh, he'd go, no, keep going. Well, by then you kind of ruined the video, right? So we'd take like 3 or 4 takes. And now we just do it straight. We don't stop. We just keep going. So I regressed. I went back to that, and he was like, what's happening? What are you doing? Why are you going back? I said, I'm sorry, I just forgot what I was going to say. He's like, just keep going. I'll cut out the beginning. Anyway, it was kind of funny. Little test for us.
There you go.
Okay, go ahead, hon.
So I just want to bring this up because this is such an amazing deal going on right now.
Absolutely.
Right now, there's a special going on if you choose to join Stampin' Up. So I'm not going to go through all the details that are in here. I really just want to focus on the added bonus because, we put in the video that we played, we put in some examples of what you could get for your $125 starter kit. Maybe it's the big emboss, maybe it's the mini emboss and a stamp set, or you just want to stock up on a whole lot of stuff. But the biggest thing that's so unique.
Oh my gosh. Never seen this before with Stampin' Up.
In-color starter kit that you get in addition to all that for free. So it's a $62 plus value. You get the in-color grid paper. $66.50. There we go. You get the in-color grid paper, the in-color cardstock, all the in-color stamp pads, that amazing in-color 6x6 Designer Series paper. That is probably one of my favorite things going on right now.
I know, right? Yeah,
so
and then you get
all that in addition to the normal $125.
So let's see, 125 and 66. So we're at
180 something. Yeah, that you're getting
a lot of
$99.
Money, a lot of savings.
Watch the video. We go through also the question about is there a catch? There's never a catch. We even say, you know what? If you're just buying for yourself, we sort of run through a scenario of how you just buying for yourself, not going crazy, but just kind of ordering a little bit each month, and how that would keep you getting your 20% discount active. And so in our example, over the next 3 months, you would order $303. You would only pay $242.40, but you get that would keep you active, and then you'd have another 3 months that you could spend. So not crazy amounts that you're spending. If you say, you know what, I don't want to sell, I'm just buying for myself.
Awesome.
Doesn't seem like I can do that. We sort of lay it all out for you. So check out the video. It's on YouTube and Facebook. They're available for you to see.
I just had one more thing I wanted to say about that. So the other thing with the starter kit is there's free shipping. That's 11% savings right there on your 180 whatever. So it's like another $18 savings. So it's a sweet deal, sweet deal. Like I said, I haven't seen Stampin' Up! Do something that generous in a long time. And our team is growing, and we do have meetings, virtual and in person, and it's super fun. We laugh. These people have become like my great friends. So that's all.
Just a couple last.
Sorry.
Kay jumped in late, so hi to Kay. I am sorry you're having trouble hearing me. I still have this scratchy throat going on, so I'm doing the best I can.
He does. I'm like, are you trying to be sexy, honey? Come on. And he's like, no, I can't talk any louder. Anyway, all right, we better go before we digress completely. But I hope you enjoyed learning some cards and learning how to use the Stamparatus if you've never used that. I hope you'll consider joining and getting a boatload of free things, because why would you not want free? And I will see you on Saturday to show you more of this with the dies and some cute things we can make with it. All right, friends, happy stamping.